Hello, everyone. I'm Rhonda Kelly. I'm your host this evening. So, coming to you on Saturday, the 9th of December. So, we're almost at the end of the year, but not quite. We have a couple more shows for you this year. So, I'm obviously not Harry. Harry's not here this week. So, I'm Rhonda Kelly, PIN 9897. I'm one of the psychic mediums. You've probably spoken to me if you've called the show. So, tonight I'm hosting, and we have two amazing guests. We have two people who have both read me. The first one is Michael. So I'm going to bring Michael on first of all and let him tell you about himself. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you going? I'm recovering from a bit of a cold, so if I sound nasally, it's not a good thing. It's just a cold.
Yeah, that's okay. That's going around. So I'm sure people watching know who you are, but just in case they don't, if you'd like to tell us about yourself, Michael.
Sure. So my name's Michael. I work as an empath psychic. Pretty much since birth, I've been able to speak to spirit, although not knowing what it was at the time. Obviously, learning and understanding and developing my gift over the many years now I've been doing this. I connect pretty much to any sort of question that you might have. So there's nothing that's really off topic. The only thing that I sort of ask in this kind of platform is I won't do any mediumship readings in this sort of quick snapshot stuff. I'd rather do that personally. So anything anything outside of that, so from career to love to what's happening next year for you, I can definitely help with that tonight. And I just tune into your energy.
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we'll give you psychic related questions about
love, no career, mediumship.
Anything else?
Just not. Yeah, I just prefer not to do it in a snapshot.
Yeah, that's
platform
okay.
Like this, I'd rather, because you go into too much detail, and it's just easier when it's one-on-one as opposed to this sort of like faster responses.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're still waiting for our second guest to join us. We've had a last-minute change, so that's okay. What I'll just quickly do is say hi to everyone. Hi, Jocelyn, Teresa, Janae, MJ, Gayleen, Julia, and Juliet, and Diane. Hi. So if you're watching and I haven't said hello, that's because you haven't made a comment, so I can't see you. So if you would like your chance of having a snapshot reading tonight with one of our psychics, hi, Danny. Love someone new. We've got a couple of similar names. So if you'd like your chance of having a snapshot reading, please like and share the video and let us know that you've done that. So, for example, you would type up like and shared, will I find love this year or next year? Well, you've still got some time this year. But that's an example of what you'd actually say, basically. All right, so beautiful. So people have said hello, and let us know where you're watching from as well, please. That's always good to know. So for people who are wanting to phone and speak to a psychic, and Michael and Joyce are the psychics working tonight. Will you be logged on tonight? I'm assuming.
I won't be logged on tonight, no, because I've got another event after this, but I will be logged on all day tomorrow, so people can reach me pretty much all day tomorrow.
Oh,
I think we might have lost Rhonda.
Oh, I'm still here. Can you say?
Oh, there you are.
If you would like a chance of
you just froze for a second.
Okay, sorry. That's how spirit works, I guess. But if you'd like a chance of having a reading, you can see who's logged on if you look on our website, psychictvinternational.com, and you'll see the PIN numbers of the people logged on. But for those of you who'd like to call, the Australian number is 02907 10199. The USA number is 191 437 37280. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426, and the worldwide number is 61 4888 25177. So they're the numbers to call and then enter the PIN number of the psychics. All right, so I've got more people saying hello. Sarah, Eva, hi. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do now, we're now joined by our next psychic. So I'm going to welcome Joyce onto the screen, and Joyce will tell you about herself and what she can offer if you call for a reading. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear us, Joyce?
Can you hear me?
I'm well, thanks. And yourself? Yes, good, I can.
Thank you. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm good.
Would you like to tell the viewers about yourself and what you can offer if they call you for a reading?
Yes, I'm a medium clairvoyant tarot reader, so I can read tarot for them. I can do mediumship, and I also run classes, but I don't do them online. But
Sure.
yeah, mediumship or tarot if they want to ring for
Okay.
that.
Okay, beautiful. And are you comfortable answering mediumship questions here tonight?
Yep, I'm fine.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, that sounds good. So you've met our psychics and mediums. And Joyce, will you be logged in tonight after the show?
Yes, I will be.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So that's Joyce on 9163. All right. So let's look at some questions actually. Okay. So this first question is for Chantal. So Michael, tonight you're going to have to be Chantal. So in case you haven't worked out, Chantal's not joining us tonight.
I've been called worse things, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Hi, Jocelyn. So, yeah. Okay. So Michael, this question is for you. Hi, Jocelyn. Liked and shared. Hello, Harry T. Well, there you go. So we're both. So tonight I'm Harry T.
Both,
and tonight you're Chantal. Do you see me getting permanent part-time shift where I'm currently casual? I'm a carer in a nursing home. Much love and thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jocelyn.
Yeah, I definitely do, Jocelyn. Do you see me getting more permanent part? Yeah, because to me already the position that you've got now already feels permanent to me. So I feel like even though you're the label of casual at the moment, I feel like you've been quite secure in that sort of position for a while, that it already kind of feels permanent, which is why it's gonna. All that's really going to change for you is just having that label. That's all that's sort of showing to me, is like the label is just going to make it more official for you. So, and obviously as a result, you've got that security that comes with it as well. I don't feel like it'll be before Christmas at this stage. I do see more sort of early Jan when I sort of see that again label. That's the word they want to keep using, is like I see the label for you happening in January. But I'm not sort of scared, or I don't feel sort of worried with your position. This is still long term at this stage for you. I do feel though mid next year you will change anyway, more sort of in the same career, but company change definitely is coming up for you. So definitely they're sort of saying keep it at that sort of, I wouldn't go full time with this company because I don't see you staying full time, but the job security will be there regardless. But yeah, you'll be fine. More January, you'll see that sort of shift into permanent part-time contract, but then I get more mid-year, completely different change for you.
Beautiful. All right, thank you for that, Chantal. Okay, so with those numbers I gave you, we already have 3 psychics logged in. So we've got Grace on 9888, we've got Natalie Norton-Bacon on 9810, and Janae on 9128. And I believe Janae was watching and said hello to me. So hello, Janae. All right, beautiful. So what I might give you Diane, Joyce. So Joyce, this is for you. Diane has asked, said, I've liked and shared. Is there anything coming up for me? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't feel till after Christmas. It'll there'll be a few changes, but I get this feeling that your life's going to be more stable. If it's been, I just get this feeling that your life's going to be more stable, more settled next year, and you'll be in a better space with yourself, like more at peace. So whatever's been going on this year is certainly not going to go on next year. And you'll quite enjoy next year, I feel.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. You're having problems with your camera. Is it falling?
I'm on my phone because I couldn't get it up on the computer, so the phone keeps slipping. I've got to hold on.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Maybe a bit of glue tack or something. Just troubleshooting. That's okay. We appreciate you coming on last minute, Joyce.
That's fine.
All right, beautiful. Do either of you, Michael or Joyce, do you have any events coming up or anything that you'd like to plug? Are you going to be anywhere? I know winding down for Christmas, but
Yeah, no, not until February. I've got online Zoom classes coming up starting on the 5th of February.
Okay, so February. And yourself?
I have my I have a live show every Thursday. But I'm apart from next Thursday, my next one is like a Christmas special on the 21st of December. So just on my Facebook page, people can just join in. I'm giving away bags of crystals with every reading. So it's a bit of like a Christmas giveaway. That's probably the only thing I'm
cute.
doing at this stage.
Oh, that's sweet. Beautiful. All right, thank you for that. Okay. All right, your next one, Michael. I'm going to give you Joanne Howard. Liked and shared. So that's obviously what you need to do if you'd like your chance of having a reading. Let us know that you've liked and shared. And we can tell whether you've liked and shared. So Joanne has asked, yeah, we're watching. Just like Santa Claus, we know who's naughty and nice.
No, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's it. So, Michael, Joanne has asked, would love a reading, please, and thank you.
Definitely love reading, please. Yes, and thank you.
Would love a reading. Sorry, not a love reading. If I said that wrong.
Oh, so general. I was thinking of a love reading. I would love a reading.
Yeah, I was thinking along. I felt love as well.
Love came to me straight away when I saw that. That's why I'm like, and it's funny because they're touching the heart space at the moment for me. So it's almost like the work that you're doing at the moment on yourself. So straight away when I read the question, I read it as I would like a love reading, and I was going to say to you, keep going on with the self-love that you're doing at the moment. The changes that you're making around your home, the decorating that you're doing. I don't know what they're showing all these like different colors and changes. So it's like, to me, I feel like I'm redecorating, I'm renovating, I'm revitalizing, and they keep showing me the butterfly as well. So that metamorphosis sort of energy around you that's happening at the moment, it's like, keep focused on that. I don't know if you see butterflies landing in your garden a lot, or if you've had that thought recently, like, oh, where are these butterflies coming from? These are the things that kind of want to come out that I'm hearing. They're sort of saying to me, keep just the self-love, just keep doing what you're doing. It's working. And you're going to see that shift that you're waiting on. I feel like you've been kind of stagnant. I don't know if you've got breathing issues as well at the moment, because I'm feeling like really short of breath at the moment. So it's like, I don't know if you're tired or if you're out of breath because you feel like you've been running and you're just not kind of getting to where you want to go. But it's like, I'm going to start to see the end here. I'm going to start to see the results that I've been waiting for. So it's like, all they kind of keep saying in my ear is just keep going, because you're getting to the end of this and you're starting to see the results, and you're going to start seeing more by the end of the year. And it's like, this is the new sort of path, I suppose, or the new sort of energy that's happening around you at the moment that you're going to be taking into the new year with you. So it's like, yeah, as much as you want to give up, don't, because that's just what you would do normally. It's like, just keep doing, because it's working. And that's probably the best sort of way I can describe the message I'm getting at the moment. It's just keep going. It's going to work for you. It is working, and you'll start seeing more results in the next few weeks.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Joanne. And don't you love how spirit works? It does that for me as well. I misread something.
I saw it as I would like a love reading. That's how I read it.
That's what I saw as well. And I wasn't actually sure whether I said that or not, but yeah, it's interesting. Beautiful. Okay, and you have some feedback, Michael, from Jocelyn. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate you. Looking forward to next year. Amazing. Lots of love. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you. And blue and green heart. So throat and heart chakra. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. So I did just mute you just then, Joyce, because we had a little bit of feedback, but that's okay. All right. So, Joyce, next I'm going to give you Daisy Chain, and I will remove it so that we can actually see you. Hello, beautiful people. Liked and shared over in WA. So must be, 5 o'clock then. I would love a message, please, and thank you. Thanks, Daisy Chain. Oops. Don't know what happened there. So that's for you, Joyce.
Yep. Yeah. A message.
Yes.
I don't know whether this is mediumship or just a message. I feel it's more mediumship. That's the feeling I'm getting on it. And I sort of have a couple sitting here. They can't both come through at once, so one will have to. I've got two people. I've got a female and a male. I'll pick the male because I feel he's stronger. He's presenting himself fairly like reasonably early, maybe 36, 40, maybe that wasn't when he passed, because sometimes they come back and do that. I don't feel that he was real old when he passed anyway, but he wants to pass a message on that he's okay, he's happy, he's at peace. He just wants you to know that he's around you a lot. This is a nice-looking male, presenting himself nice. He's got dark hair, and I feel that when he was here, he dressed very well. And his message to you is, don't worry, I'm okay. That's what I'm getting.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure whether you wanted mediumship or not, but that's what I got.
Yeah, that's right. I felt it was mediumship as well. It wasn't just message, but that's good. We seem to be on the same wavelength. So,
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Joyce. All right. Jocelyn, thank you so much. So you've done the job. I think it's normally Jen or Teresa that does this, but thank you. I'll take it from you, Jocelyn. An example is if you'd like a reading, let us know that you've liked and shared, and then ask the specific question, will I move house? So you can obviously ask general questions like if you'd like a message or what have you, but as you've just seen with Joyce, she'll give you the message that she's drawn to give you rather than answer a specific question. So they're your options. So just to give you those numbers again, to call and speak to a psychic. So logged on, we have Grace on 9888, we have Janae on 9128, and we have Natalie Norton-Baker on 9810. So those numbers to call in Australia are 02907 10199. In the US, it's 191 437 37280. And in Canada, it's 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 61 488 25177. And you can see those numbers just scrolling down on the bottom. I don't know why, but I was pointing then. You can't see where my hand is, but I felt the need to point. So there you go, just like a little 3-year-old that points. Okay, beautiful. So we're up to Michael now. So I'm going to give you Gayleen, Michael. So loved and shared. Thank you for choosing me. Gayleen asks, what changes do you see coming for me? I'm from Tasmania.
What changes do you see coming for me? It's an interesting question because straight away they're kind of saying to me, it's almost rhetorical in a sense where it's like, well, the changes are what you make them. I know that's so basic and cliche, and we'll go into a little bit more detail, but it's almost like the changes that you want, it's up to you. You've got that full control of your free will to go down whatever path you want to make changes to. I think what they're sort of saying to me, because there's a bit of confusion around your decision process at the moment, and I'm getting just a lot of heaviness in the headspace, a lot of just messiness going on. Spirit wants you to kind of really, and I know it's easy said than done, but they kind of want you to work out what it is that you really want to do. Now, you probably don't know what that is right now. You're probably not 100% clear exactly on what it is you or what feels right. But like sit with it for a little bit more, really write it down, get it out of the headspace. I feel like the headspace for you right now is quite cluttered, and that's where the confusion is coming from at the moment. Things might not feel right, or it's like I just don't know what direction kind of to go in. Get it out, write it down, see what feels right. Like I'm big on my list, just getting it out of the headspace and writing it down, and then you can start to cull. In regards to sort of your question exactly, and sort of what I said before about it's up to you what changes you want to make, I do see more, I want to say career, but even that feels a bit lost in the sense that I don't know if you're going to be starting your own business, because of the career that they're showing me is like I don't feel like I'm working for anyone. So that tells me that I feel like you're going to be doing more independent stuff. I don't know what the home connection is, if you're building or looking to, again, renovate, because that seems to be a theme tonight of renovation, but I'm getting that coming up with you as well. It's like I want to renovate or build. I don't know if you're going to build and then sell, or there's something about just renovating, and that's going to lead into money. Or fixing things around the home, and then that is going to lead to money somehow. So I'm getting that, but again, there's just a lot of confusion at the moment. So I would get you to work on just what it is, even if it doesn't feel right now, just really sit with it. Ask the universe to make it clear for you. Meditate on it. If you're not someone like, I'm not a meditative person, so I don't really do that, but I just kind of get it out of my headspace, write it down, and then it may take time, but it will start to make sense to you. You're definitely going to get your answer in the next 2 to 3 weeks, kind of right on the like borderline of New Year's, and in the new year, it's like you're going to have it worked out then for you. Yeah, they just keep saying to me, the only message I keep getting is the change is up to you. It's up to you what change you want to make. So once you work that part out, the rest will follow. Probably not the most helpful, but that's just the message I'm getting through.
Beautiful. Thank you, Galen. Yeah, the message is a message. It's whatever you get. So
Yeah.
I do feel it helped. Thank you for that, Michael. All right, Joyce, you have feedback from Daisy Chain. I unfortunately can't find a message, but it was basically thank you and blessed be, I think it was. So thank you so much for that, Joyce. For the next one, Joyce, I'm going to give you someone from the US. So we've got Eva. Hi, Eva. Thanks for watching. So watching from the US, she would love a 2-month upcoming reading, please, a general reading. Thank you, Eva.
I feel Christmas she'll enjoy. It might be a bit on the quiet side, but I don't think that will worry her too much. It'll be very pleasant. Coming into January, she's going to she's just going to go along. There's going to be a few changes though. Once February, March start, it's going to start to get busy. Or not sure what she does with work, but there's a lot going on there. There could be changes. There could be it's either a promotion or she changes jobs and does something else. It's like life's going to open for her. I feel it's been just cruising this year, but next year it's going to open up a lot of different doors and she could have a career change as well. So very interesting. And that's not just a couple of months, that's probably 6 months of next year. So enjoy the ride. Don't fight it. Just go with the flow.
Beautiful. Thank you, Joyce, and thank you, Eva. You have some feedback, Michael, from Joanne, which I'm putting up. There we go. Liked, I'm rebuilding my life, but someone is missing and I still love him. No one comes close to how I feel about him, and it never ended badly, just he moved north. And I did as well, but I so miss him in my life. Will I ever see him? Is that? No, sorry,
Is it a
that's
question?
not. I'm sorry.
I'm like, is this a question?
Sorry, maybe I should be wearing my glasses. That's not. That's Julie George. Sorry. I will give you that one actually. I'll give you this question actually, but
Okay.
And then I will put the feedback up.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So sorry. I'm so sorry. So I would like to know if she'll ever see Mark again. She adores him, and separated by circumstance, amazing affair, no commitment, but lasted 3.5 years, and no one I've ever met since comes close to him. So she's wanting to know.
Let me just reread that myself.
Sure. Sure.
It's quite an in-depth question here.
It is.
Will I ever see Mark again? I adore
Mark again,
him.
yeah.
As I said, separated by circumstance, amazing affair,
separated.
No commitment, but it lasted. So you weren't in a committed relationship to Mark, is how I'm reading that, but you did last 3.5 years.
3.5 years. And she's asking if she'll ever see him again.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. I've got it.
Sorry, Michael.
No. I just wanted to make sure I read the question properly because it was like in 2 parts.
Yes.
The short version, Julia, is yes, you will see Mark again. There is a very strong commitment between the two of you. I know you said you weren't actually committed, but I'm going to use the word commitment because that's how I feel the relationship was between the two of you. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm not one to sort of, I'm not one to judge or whatever. Love is love. Doesn't matter how you find it with the person. I think Mark, though, with his circumstances and with the things going on around him at the moment, he's got a lot to work out. I think Mark is someone who I feel does want to commit fully to you. And I feel like that deep down, that's something you would want as well. But the reality of that happening right now, even after 3.5 years, just can't happen because there's other obligations. I'm like, the energy I'm getting, it's like Mark is here and half his energy is connected to you, but then there's this like pull of rope behind him that's stopping him from able to move forward. And that's the rope. It's like cut the cord metaphor type example. It's like he's really got to cut the cord with his other commitments that he's still committed to in order for him to be able to move on emotionally. I think on a emotional level, this couldn't keep going on long term, because physically, just how could that happen? So I think Mark is just at a point where he's really got to start making some decisions, and I do see him doing that. They could just keep showing the cord being cut from previous commitments, so I can move on and start a new chapter, and that's what he's working on. So don't feel like this is definitely an ending here at all. There's still more spark left in the flame here. But Mark just has to do what he needs to do so he can sort of commit more fully to the two of you. And that's the direction I kind of see happening more like in obviously later in the new year. So I suppose just be patient around this at the moment. You know what he needs to do. Just let him do what he needs to do, and he'll come back when he's ready.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Julie. So I will actually give you that feedback now. This is the one I meant to post. So I'll show this to you. So this is from Joanne Howard. Thank you, Michael. Funnily enough, I was purchasing plants that attract butterflies today for my garden. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, I have been decorating my house and gardens. I am working on self-love and will keep it up. You're spot on. Thank you kindly.
Oh, beautiful. I'm glad that helped. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Joanne. And we also have another feedback from Gayleen, so I'll put this one up as well. Thank you. Appreciate you answering my question. I have been doing a lot of spiritual work lately. I have been in a total calm space at the moment and thinking about what I really want to do. Beautiful.
Yeah, good. And keep doing that. It'll make sense. You'll work it out. You already have. You just,
Beautiful.
I'm still working it out myself. So.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You're always working things out. You're always discovering new things about yourself. So, don't be too hard on yourself, whether you're 20 or 60. It's okay. All right. So beautiful. Exactly. Thank you for that. Let me pass you on to Sarah Joyce. So Joyce, this one's for you. Sarah Zimmer, good evening, liked and shared. Hello to you all. Can I please get a reading regarding my future finances and messages from my mum, please? Thank you, Sarah.
Future finances, I feel they're going to even themselves out more. You won't, if it's been a financial struggle this year, it won't be next year. You mightn't be really rich, but your ends will meet and you'll have money over. It's like your life's going to settle. Next year will be a good year for you financially, and you won't be rich, but you'll be comfortable. Financially and with all your life's going to come together a lot more next year. I don't know about this year how it's been, but I don't feel it was really bad, but I feel next year's going to be really good. I'll see if I can get your mum. She should come through because she knows that you'll be here tonight.
Yeah, I'll just put that back up again. Yeah.
Shift this way because you need to ask them. I've got this lady. I feel she was very gentle. I mean, she wasn't a pushover. She wouldn't take a lot of nonsense. Very, very gentle, kind, loving lady. But very rare would she get upset. But if she did, move out the way. But I feel you had a really good connection with this lady. You were very close and you miss her terribly, I know. But she's always around you. It's only their physical body that's there. They're still there around you. Don't ever think she's gone. So,
beautiful. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Sarah, and thank you, Joyce. Beautiful. Okay, let me, Michael, let me give you Jen.
Oh, yes, Jen.
Jen. Yeah, hi, Jen. So Jen's from Melbourne.
She's asked for Joyce, though.
Has she? Oh, she has. Okay. Really should be wearing my glasses then. Okay. All right. Let me give you a love reading. Christy said, "Hi everyone. I've liked and shared. Could I please have a love reading, please?"
And that actually is a love reading.
Yeah, it is. Must be psychic.
It must be. Yeah. Can I please have a love reading? Kirsty, it's kind of funny. I'm getting a lot of laughter. That's why the joke I did at the start is because I'm straight away I got a lot of laughter. Not that they're laughing at you, please don't get me wrong, but they're laughing at that you've actually got options. So I'm not sure if you're someone who, like when I say options, it's kind of like, how do I say this without like trying to be rude about this? Because it's like actually coming from a really good, loving place. But it's almost like, when you feel like you don't have anyone around you, or you feel like that, there's no one that's interested, but you've actually got people that are interested. You've got people that are kind of around you. They might come in and out, or you might not be noticing them. But it's like the energy that they're kind of showing me is that you've actually got options around you. People are paying attention to you. It's whether or not you're interested or whether you're paying attention is what I just heard. So in regards to the love, it's like, it's there already around you. It's already around you. It's either they're sort of saying, are you paying attention? Are you seeing it, or are you accepting it? Are you ready? Is another question that I just heard in my ear as well. Are you actually ready? Because sometimes we think we're ready for love, but we're actually not. And that's okay. It's only until we're really, truly ready. And when we actually, I hate saying this because it's so cliche and it's so repetitive, but it's truly when we stop looking for it, that it does actually enter. And a lot of people go, I hear all this all the time, I don't believe it. But then when they actually stop looking and they get distracted, they find it like, oh, it actually does work. So I think with you, it's like, just keep focused on yourself at the moment. Don't sort of worry about when that person's coming, what they look like, because they're going to come when you're ready. It's definitely happening around you. I feel more, I feel like, I don't know if there's something happening on New Year's Eve. Again, I hate cliches, but it's just, it's what's coming out. But I actually feel like the event that you're going to on New Year's Eve, or the party, or whatever it is that you're doing on New Year's Eve, it's very last minute. You're going to meet them there, but it's going to be through a friend. So it's like you already know this person because, like I said, this person's already around you. You already know them. It's whether you're paying attention or whether you've realized it, but you're going to a New Year's Eve, and it's like that's going to set up the tone for this kind of connection that's going to happen for the next few months. So it's like, just in the meantime, just stay focused on you. It's going to literally be given, like, this person's going to be like put in front of you and be like, oh, blah, 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 this is blah, blah, blah. And you'll be like, oh yeah, I know this person. And you're like, oh yeah. And then it's going to go from there. But it's like, yeah, they're already around. They're already around. So there's kind of just saying, just open your eyes a little bit more. And I can already hear you saying, well, there isn't anyone around, or I am paying attention. You're not. Just being honest here. It's like, actually really see what's in front of you, because this person's already there. And once you kind of see it properly and you feel it in your heart, then it's going to make sense to you. But look out for that party on New Year's. That's kind of like the universe going, well, if you're not going to like pay attention, we're going to literally put them in front of you. Like, we're going to force it.
Yeah.
So it's what they do. If you're not going to, the universe will always like try and not tease you, but like test you or give you little signs. And if you're not going to pay attention, then they just like literally just dump it in front of you and go, well, now pay attention. Like,
beautiful. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, if your guides are anything like mine, they've got a sense of humor and they'll make things really obvious. Yeah, beautiful.
Me too.
All right. If I could just request, so obviously if you like and share, that gives you a chance of having a reading tonight. If we don't get to you, you can actually call and have a reading to one of the psychics online. Can I also request that you only write your comment once, because sorry, I'm just watching the camera, because we're getting a lot of comments to go through, and as you can tell, my eyesight's not the best. So if you'd like just your chance of having a reading, just write your question, your comment once. That would be great. So logged in tonight at the moment, we have Grace on 9888, Janae on 9128, And we have Natalie Norton-Baker on 9810. And you can see those numbers scrolling across the bottom. All right, so now I'm going to give you the one I was about to give Michael. She's requested you, Joyce. So I'm just going to unmute you. Looks like you're muted. So Joyce, this one's for you. Jen has asked, liked and shared, Joyce, is Peter missing me and is he happy that we are talking again?
Yeah, I feel he has. It's he has missed you, and he'll come more your way. And he is happy. This man is very slow in whatever he does. He doesn't rush into anything. I think he's starting to lose his friendship and get his freedom and get involved with you, but he doesn't like letting his freedom go any either. But he knows he can't have it both ways. So just take it, but it's going to be slow, Jen. Very slow. You'll get there.
Okay, beautiful.
But yeah. It's
all right, beautiful. Thank you for that.
I can't help but laugh because he's interested, but he's fighting himself. He's like, oh, I need my freedom as well, and you can't have both. So you just got to be patient.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that, Joyce, and thank you for your question, Jen. Okay, so Michael, I'm going to give you Leanne. She's not requested anyone. So can you tell me what's coming for me in 2024, please? Love or work for Leanne Higgs?
Definitely. Because it is more of a generalized question. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good little whatever that is? My brain just was like, no.
Water and trees.
I was like waiting for cards to flip out. Because it is more of a generalized love of work. Like I'm getting both anyway. It's hard to go into detail in such a snapshot sort of reading on this platform. So I'm just going to wait for, there we go, just waiting for 3 cards to flip out. The first thing I'm sort of getting around this is the next 3 to 5 months, things are going to really start to change for you. Work is more on the forefront at the moment. They kind of want you to get that sorted before love can really enter. I feel like if love was to enter sooner, it's going to interrupt the career process for you at the moment. I don't know if you're not unemployed, but I just feel like there's not much work around you at the moment. So there's something about the work that's just quiet at the moment. So I don't know if you're in a business that maybe the work is just generally quiet, or you're just not working at the moment. But I'm just getting really like a lot of quietness around the work sector, and they're saying that's going to pick up first in the next 3 months. I did say 3 to 5 months for you. 5 months is love, 3 months is work. So I feel like for you, there's definitely it's more just, I want to say like a promotion for you. I feel like we're stepping up. So if you are unemployed, expect to get a job that's going to really help you. If you are currently employed and it's just a bit quiet at the moment, expect it to get busier and to pick up. But I'm getting it stepping up for you. And just more security, more stability, jobs getting done, things being completed, contentment. Like I'm just getting all of that sort of fulfillment around you in the work sector in the next kind of 3 months. I feel like March, definitely, like more March, early March is when you're going to start seeing that real change and just results really for your work sector. That's going to be first for you. And then because you're going to go from this like quiet to more busy period, once you kind of get resettled and get a routine happening again with the new busyness around your work, that's when love's going to come in that sort of 5th month. So I feel like probably around probably May, around Taurus season. Taurus is very good with just like love and that sort of energy and money and all that kind of stuff. Like Tauran energy is very strong around that time, so it wouldn't be a bad time to get into a relationship. So I feel like March for work, positive changes there, and then you'll start to see love around mid-May for you. I'll leave that one there.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Michael. Thank you for that, Leanne. Beautiful. Okay. And are you guys all set up for Christmas? You're all sorted or haven't started?
Got my Christmas decorations there.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I've got
No.
one present.
One present. Oh, that's one more than me.
And
I've started.
Yeah.
No, I'm a typical guy. I do it like, Christmas Eve, I'll go shopping.
Mm.
Oh,
I used to do that. I used to go to Chadstone Shopping Centre at 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sort of.
doing. I haven't done that for so long because it's been closed due to COVID. So I'm actually going to do, just for the fun of it, do the 24-hour Chadstone shopping.
Yeah, the parking's not fun, but the rest of it is.
I'm going away for Christmas, so I'm in two minds whether I can put a tree up because I'm going away on the 19th. So I'm sort of,
Right.
it's Christmas, but do I put the tree up or not? Anyway, I'll work it out.
Maybe just a little one up. So in between.
Maybe just a bit of decoration, like a wreath on the front door or something, just to say.
Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Okay, so Joyce, I'm going to give you this one. Tanya, loved and shared. May I please have some guidance from my dad in spirit, please? So that's for you, Joyce.
I've got your dad. I've got a male here. He was. I feel he was a firm man, but kind, and he's saying, you don't give yourself credit enough for what you do. You you've got to just go with the flow. You beat yourself up too much when you think you're not doing right. You need to improve your confidence. Be confident in yourself. You're doing very well. He thinks he's happy with you, but you need to have the confidence. Maybe you've lost a lot since he's gone because he was your rock. So sometimes we've got to get up there and be a rock for ourselves, which is very hard. But he'll always be around you. But he thinks you're okay. You may think you're not, but he thinks you're okay. And you're doing all right. So whatever you feel, you've got to sort of get a bit more confident in yourself. I guess, he was your confidence, so now you haven't got that, so you've got to find it for you. But look, you can just talk to him, ask him. You'll get the signs. You'll get the signs of what you need to do. He's still there. It's just he's not here in physical form. That's all.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Joyce, and thank you, Tanya. All right, Michael, just have a comment from your previous reading from Leanne. Thank you, Michael. I'm currently on leave caring for Mum doing chemo and radiation. I'm back at work in the new year. Thanks for your guidance and feedback. Beautiful. Thank you for that. All righty. So just to let you know who's logged in, we've still got Grace on 9888 and Natalie Norton-Baker on 9810 with those numbers going across. You can also look on the website Psychic TV International to see who's logged on at any time. All right, what I'm going to do now, Michael, is give you someone who's requested you. Seren.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Seren. Liked and shared. Any messages for me about my love life, new love, or will my husband and I reconnect? Thank you.
Seren, is it?
Seren, yes.
Look, those that know me and those that don't know me will learn this quite quickly. I'm quite blunt, but in a very positive and sort of like, I just don't sugarcoat. I'm not the type of psychic to hold back from messages. You kind of get what you get with me, but it comes from a place of love and light, not to offend. So in regards to the question, no, I don't see you and your husband reconnecting as much as you would like to. That chapter truly has sort of come to an end. I don't see there not being a friendship, though. I still feel like over time you'll develop a friendship because you've obviously got that history. I don't see it being a relationship that's completely like done, but in regards to a romantic connection, that is over. I don't see that progressing. You've definitely got new love coming to you. I still feel like, and again, there's usually a theme with readings, and the theme being is I feel like you just need a bit more time for yourself. I feel like just a bit more of like that self-love, that self-care that you need to keep working on within yourself for at least just a few more weeks heading into the new year. the new love is coming. It's definitely around you. The support is definitely around you, but they're just sort of saying to me at the moment, just give it a bit more time. There's no rush. There's no time frame on things. Like I said earlier, the love will come when you are ready and not before. Love should never replace what we feel like is missing. It should only add value to what we've already got established within our life. Our cup really needs to be filled before we can add more to it. So I just think that's where you're at the moment. It's like, take the pressure off yourself, take the expectation, and just focus on you more. Do the things that you haven't been able to do for a while. Book that holiday that you've been putting off for a while. Like, just do those things that you've been holding off because of the marriage, and then because of sort of like and I'm going to use the word, the breakdown of the marriage. It's like, just spoil yourself. Just be a bit selfish. I would. And they're saying that you've got permission to do so. And then the love will come, because you'll just be in a much better place. Not that you're not now. Got to stress that you're in a good place now, but you'll be in an even better place come the next sort of few weeks. So just keep pushing, and go buy that handbag. Go on that holiday. Like, just go do it. And then thank me later. And I'll leave that there.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Before you said go buy that handbag, I saw a closet, sort of the Sex and the City with all the handbags.
Yeah, that's literally the image that I got as well. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, go be that Carrie Bradshaw, and just like that, you'll feel a lot better.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michael. And you have a validation from Christy Campbell. Thank you, Michael. You were spot on everything you said was right. That reading was mind-blowing. Bring it on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I actually didn't even remember what I said, but I hope that helped.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, beautiful. Thank you. So I've still got about 15 minutes of the show. Joyce, you have some feedback as well, and I've just lost it. As I said, the screen's moving up, so please just write your question once. So Jen has said, thank you so much for your advice. I really appreciate it, and you have made my day and made me laugh, so thank you for that. I'll just delete that. And you did have another one. Yes, from Tanya. I think I showed that briefly before. So Tanya said, thank you, Joyce. Yes, Dad was firm but kind. I have been lacking the confidence recently and probably don't give myself enough credit. Glad to hear that he thinks I'm doing okay. Beautiful. So thank you very much for that. All right, so I'm going to give you another one. Joyce, I'm going to give you Hayley Townsend. So Hayley is from LA. She's from the US. She watches my lives. So Hayley said, liked and shared, how do you see John feels about me? He's a romantic interest. I'm hoping we have a chance for romance together. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce.
Yeah, I feel he's interested, and I feel he is coming around. But this man, you can't. God, he'll come around, but you can't rush him. You've got to let him do it in his own time. Even though you want it to move a bit faster, you just got to go with the flow with this man, because if you push it, you won't get any further. He'll just take his time, and the more you get involved with him, which you will see that's his nature. You'll have to get used to it, because you'll end up involved with him, but he doesn't rush into anything. I'm not saying he won't take risks at times, but he just doesn't rush into a romance, work, anything he's doing. He takes his time. So you'll have to adjust to that bit, because that's how he is. But you will appreciate it eventually. It's just that you want it to move a bit faster than what it is, but you will get there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Joyce, and thank you, Hayley. All right, so just to give you one more validation, so I'm sort of cramming into validations so that I remember them. Sarah Zimmer Joyce has said, thank you, Joyce, appreciate the reading. So thank you for that, Sarah.
My pleasure.
Beautiful. Okay. So it's interesting tonight. There's been a bit of a theme, particularly for you, Michael, the love side of
Yeah,
things.
there always is. It's I've always noticed, and even when I do my own shows, there's always a theme. It's like, yeah, the collective just decided this is the issue this week. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's what you get, isn't it? Like they
yeah,
decide on the theme and that's what you get. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, just sticking to that theme, I might give you another one, Michael.
yeah.
So, Michael, this is from Lynn Palmer. Wow, Lynn, you look familiar. I don't know why, but anyway.
I was just
So,
about to say that. Yeah, she looks familiar.
yeah. Okay. So, Lynn has said, just separated after 34 years and wondering where my life is headed, feeling very confused about where I'm going to, please.
Yeah, that's
Thank
a
you,
tough
Lynn.
one, isn't it?
It
34
really
years is
is.
a long time to be in a marriage and just separated. I can't even begin to imagine the feelings. I mean, I can because I can obviously feel them as a psychic empath, but you know, I can't even begin to understand what you're going through because yeah, that's a lot to really unpack. The only thing I can sort of say, and again, I hate to be cliche, but time will help. It really, really will. And I know right now you're thinking, no, it's not, and nothing will be the same again. Again, it will. It really will. You've got to give it time. As I said before already tonight, take the pressure off yourself, take off that expectation. Yes, you're going to feel lost. I'm not going to lie. You're going to feel very lost for a while. And that's not a bad thing. That's a human thing. And you have been a plus one for 34 years. Now all of a sudden it's all about you. But the great thing about that is the spotlight's now on you. As I said in, I think the last reading I did is you can now do whatever it is that you want to do. Go buy that handbag. Go buy that holiday. It's not giving the same reading as such, but it's reminding people out there that you've got the power and the options to do what it is that you want. And I know right now you probably just want to stay in bed and eat ice cream or not even go outside because you're just like, I've already always done things. Like I can't even watch movies now or TV shows because we always did it together. So it is a big adjustment. I'm not going to sugarcoat that and pretend like it's not. It is. It's going to be a big adjustment for you, but time does heal. It really, really does. I've got a close friend that very same story, very same situation, and when it happened to her a few years ago, I'm giving you this as an example to go that she thought it was never going to get better, never going to change, and was able to find love again, or was able to sort of, get over that sort of emotional hill and be able to keep going. So although it doesn't feel like right now, it will. It truly will. You've just go do what it is that's going to make you feel better. If you don't know what that is now, that's okay. Go have that another scoop of ice cream if that's going to make you feel good in the present time. Little steps, little things like that, and eventually you're going to do more bigger things, and then you're going to be like, oh, I actually like being single now. I actually like having the freedom. I forgot what it's like. Change is hard, adjustment is hard, but timing. It's the only thing I can say that's going to help. I'm not going to say you're going to feel better June next year because that's just not going to be the case. It's up to you and your healing process. And if that takes 6 months, 6 years, don't worry about it. Just start focusing on you. And that's all you need to worry about right now. And it will get better. I promise you that.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Lynn. Beautiful. Okay, so Joyce, your next one is from Teresa. So I will move it after I've read it. Have liked, loved, and shared. Thank you for all your time tonight. What do you see coming up in the new year for me and hubby and kids, please? Thank you.
For the new year, I feel you've got a pretty good family. It's pretty happy, your family. So the new year is going to be good. It'll be good. You'll move forward. Financially, I feel it's been a bit of a struggle, but that will somewhere there's something. I think your husband's going to either get a promotion or he's going to get a different job where he's going to be earning more money. Not that it's been a real hard struggle, but it hasn't been easy. Next year, financially, it'll be easy, and your family closeness will stay. I feel that you're a very happy family. That's what I'm picking up. And stability there. You work together very well, and next year will be good. It'll be better than what it has been this year, and everything will be more settled.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Joyce. We just have a feedback for you, Michael, from someone you've read previously, Danielle Wilson-Smythe, saying last time she got a read from you, you were spot on.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So thank you for that, Danielle. Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Joyce?
Good to know.
I said, good for him.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so did any of you wanted to share anything, or Michael, you made? Oh, who's this?
It's my little puppy. He's just being sooky. He's sick at the moment.
Oh, that's not good.
What's wrong with him?
He's got what's called kennel cough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wow.
So
How do you get
from
that?
other dogs?
from go to the vet. So,
Yeah, other dogs. Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
So because he's got depression at the moment, so he's on anti-anxiety medication,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he came back with kennel cough. So the poor thing is just hating life right now, but he'll get over it.
wow.
Oh, just do
I
a
was
bit
just
of healing on him. Do a bit of healing on him, Michael. He'll be right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to touch on something you said earlier, Michael, saying you don't really, you don't really meditate. How
No.
do you? Because I'm someone who meditates from time to time, but not all the time. And I know just with clients, they can get a bit angst about not meditating or not being spiritual. But to me, you can
it's
meditate
funny.
in the shower. Like, what's your
Yes,
routine?
I do. Well, that's what I was about to say. So I shower. So I'm not someone that like I can't sit and do the legs crossed, peace out kind of. That just bores me. That just bores me to death. I can't do that. Same reason why I can't take baths or go swimming. I just get really bored really quickly. So I shower. I meditate in the shower. So because meditation is a form of just switching off and unwinding. That's the definition of meditation. It's not sitting with your legs crossed and humming, which a lot of people think it is. So for me, when I'm in the shower, I just imagine a white light washing out all the negativity and going down the drain. And I have 2 showers, one in the morning to start my day, and then one at the end after I've done all my readings. And like I'll shower after tonight's show, for example, to just wash off the energy. So that's how I do it. I shower's my meditation, and 5 minutes. You just imagine the white light, and then all that just going like I imagine like dirt coming off me, like black energy going down the drain, and then I fill it with white light. And that's how I do it.
That's pretty much what I do as well. And I shower every day, obviously, and I do that. But if I am rushed and I realised I haven't, then I just do a visualization. But I don't do a meditation as such.
Yeah, exactly.
Relaxation.
So what do you do, Joyce? You relax and
I just play relaxation music. That
okay, music
fits my soul, and I'm calm. It's
beautiful.
It's just that I meditate not very often though. Should do more of it. The calming music, what works for me. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I have read books on spirituality, and a common theme seems to be that you should still your mind for a minute every day. So as in just ground yourself, being yourself, work out what you're happy about, be grateful, do your affirmations. And, a lot of people do get upset that they don't meditate or can't meditate, but please don't compare yourself to others. Just do what works for you. So whether it's a shower or music.
And that's the thing too. Like people put that pressure on because they think, spirit needs me to meditate or blah, blah, blah. But it's kind of like, no, like spirit will support whatever it is that you do to help you, as long as you just give it the time and space to do it. So if it's listening to music, having a shower, going for a walk, do what works for you, not what the collective do.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Beautiful.
You've got to be individual. You've got to be you. You've got to stand in your space, not copy everyone else's space.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Michael and Joyce. So, Joyce, we'll see you logged on after the show on pin 9163. Right. So if anyone's missed out on a reading or would like a more in-depth reading with Joyce, you can give her a call. And Michael on pin 9149 will be logged on tomorrow.
All day tomorrow, yes. If you had to catch me then.
Thank you for being on. Nice to meet you again, Michael. Okay.
Yeah, you too. You too. Yeah. Good to see you.
Right. Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, so that was Michael and Joyce. So 2 amazing psychic mediums. As Michael stated, he does mediumship outside of these lives. So if you wanted to call him, you could do that and have a more in-depth reading with Michael. So he's on pin 9149, and Joyce will be logged on pin 9163 tonight. We also have logged on Grace on 9888 and Natalie Norton Baker on 9810. So if you'd like to see who is logged on, look at our website, psychictvinternational.com. So you can see that website going across the scroller down at the bottom. And just to let you know the numbers again, so we've got the Australian number 02907 10199. We've got the USA number 191 437 372 80. The Canadian number is 1778 807 1426. And the worldwide number is 614 888 25177. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching and letting us know your feedback, your validations, and asking your questions. Really appreciate your time. And as I said before, if you've missed out on a reading, you've got those numbers to be able to call the psychic. So you can call tonight, or you can call 24/7 any day of the week. So thank you so much. Bye.